So how are you doing? How are things going for you?
Really good, thanks. Yeah, we did discuss on WhatsApp with you a day or two ago, and yeah, everything's going really good. It's a blast, to be honest. The company is kind of running itself now, and
cool. So you finally got there.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I have been here now for like 18 months, so kind of don't ask me any hard questions because I don't know anymore how everything is run. So that's the situation today.
Yeah. That's the thing, you alienate. And
yeah.
It's not you who's optimizing and dealing with all the issues, Amazon issues.
No, not at all. To be honest, I'm not that. Like, I have no idea of the new system, to be honest. Like, I'm that far away already from it.
Okay. Yeah, that's so awesome. Because I remember, like, last time we spoke, you were still like heavily involved in that, and you were kind of in that phase that you said that, I mean, you haven't really built that team. You haven't really built that like self-organizing. So I remember you mentioned that it was pretty much you managing them, right?
Yeah.
At that time.
Yeah. I believe that I had like hired a purchaser at that point. She's still on the team, so she has been like almost 3 years now, I guess. But yeah, she's really like professional on her level. All the personnel who is working for me are like highly educated on the jobs that they are doing, and of course the job teaches much more. But now we have a COO kind of in a company who runs kind of everything. We go through like monthly on the numbers and what's working, what is not working, and I get a weekly report on everything. And of course, there's some payments that I need to issue, but that's kind of like I got a call from a company who is selling Amazon businesses, and they of course wanted to get ours, and he asked me that how much am I working at the moment, and I said to him honestly that it's I think roughly like 30 minutes per week. So
that's excellent.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I don't know if that's optimal, but that's the way that it is now.
I have a question for a lot of people that haven't started Amazon here, and they're like a lot of people in the audience. So can you describe how did you felt when things started to like how did you when you put products to Amazon, and how did it felt when it somehow start to like take off, and like did you to see things growing?
Yeah. So yeah. To be honest, there's so much scarcity involved doing it the first time. There's also like really much scarcity when it starts to go, because now you are scared of that. What if it goes away? Like, what if I lose it all? Like, is this just a glitch on the system that now I got the sales? But yeah, I believe I got started on like 18-ish, 17, 18, something like that. And I mentioned the scarcity, but that's have been kind of the push for me all the time. At that point on my day job, it was our founder was leaving the company. So I was pretty much like, okay, well, what's gonna happen next? Now I'm the next in line in here. I need to kind of do this on my own, and didn't kind of know that if they're still gonna keep me or not. I don't know where that thought came from, but that was the push for me to start looking for things. I had played online poker for 3 years or something like that before, so that was like my first make money online type of thing. But as you guys know, that's so not scalable. So that kind of came to an end when I found myself sleeping like 3 hours a night for 4 nights a day, a week. So that was like really bad. So then I stumbled on your commercial and started working with you guys. And then the scarcity really hit me. Okay, like now I'm doing this. Should I just go with the guys? Are these guys trustworthy? Like now I paid them already. Now I'm in the bandwagon and kind of like, okay, I do the next step. I don't even check out what it's coming for. I just do the next step. Like, what can I lose in here? And then when it's time to order the first goods, that's the pinnacle of everything. Like, am I sending this money to China?
Yeah,
am I really doing this?
That's when it gets real.
Yeah, I'm really sending this money to these Chinese people. Holy.
Yeah. Then like you get the shipment in. It takes a while, of course, and you have like make the listings and optimize everything. Then of course everything does not go as planned, like they lose the cargo or something like that, or the listing gets closed, and now you are with the like, my money is somewhere, and then you kind of get it open, and when then you just do it repeatedly and then it gets to a point when Amazon sends you a message that something is wrong, and you're like, okay, let's put the gloves on. I know how to deal with these issues. Yeah, well, it's like everything gets normal. But the main question that Victor asked is that when it started to sell, how that is, I cannot even describe it. Like you start to calculate your life and like, is this the freedom now? And then you get the even worse scarcity. What if it goes away tomorrow? what
my freedom goes away.
Yeah.
Honestly, I remember like we're looking at sales like doing like 3,000, like then like 3,000, like we're doing like 500, like even like just $10 per day. It goes to $200 per day. So that's like $500 a day. So like 1,000 per day. So like
yeah.
No, I really.
Then you sell. Yeah. At some point you sell like crazy with your first product. You sell like crazy, and then you get the first Amazon Choice badge, and then it's like.
And then you run out of stock, right?
yeah. Every time.
Yeah, no,
that's the best
exactly,
part.
That's
yeah, that's a great feeling. And I remember, like, I still remember our first sale and first customer, and it was such a crazy thing to think that, okay, we are here in other part of the world, and we just got one person from like middle of US. I don't know, it was some weird like Kentucky or whatever. Like they're buying our product. It's such a crazy feeling.
And the second one, do you remember your first bad review?
Yeah.
I remember my first.
Definitely.
I even called that person. Why did you leave bad review?
Really?
Yeah. We called her like 3 times. I also called her like, come on. And every time she said, yes, I'm gonna change the review, but she never did.
Yeah, but mine was like the 4th one, so that was bad for a couple of seconds. But the product was so good and it was so differentiated. Well, you guys educated me then that don't differentiate, that just test. But I just took a different color that there was, and I keyword tested it. Okay, there is a searches for this specific color. Like customer really want this color in this niche, and then we go with that, and even with the bad review, which was bad at that point, the customer still wanted that color, so it kind of went automatically from there.
That's a good example, like that you can sell the same product just a different color, and now you have a new market, completely new market.
Yeah.
So today we were talking actually about product ideas and product research. So, like, what was your approach to finding products?
Oh yeah, well, of course, like your everything that you did teach back then was the core of the system, and then I just poured the hours in, like I don't even know how long, but like 3 to 4 weeks, like all the time that I was awake, I just like robot, I just did the work. And at the end of the day, I had a list of like so many possibilities that might work. And then I'm not like sorry for the bad grammar, but I'm not like a fan of one cheese. So I did educate myself on other like YouTubers and just even know, are these guys legit? Like, do they know, is the system best? And I used a couple of more systems just to make sure that, okay, those were bad systems. Like those doesn't get me the same results. And then I knew that, okay, I just pour the hours in, and I did that quite a lot. Like that's the main thing in here. I feel like just put the hours in.
Make like a decision to do that, right?
Yeah. You know what to do. Just don't overcomplicate it. Just do it. Go with the system that it's educated, and just put the hours in. It gets really monetizing, or monotone. It's like you feel like a robot when you're doing it. It's so dull on doing the product research at some point, and you need to get to that level. I feel, because then you are not so emotionally involved for the product. Because I have been there also. Like that's the worst thing, to fall in love with your own idea on your own product. When the numbers tell you the story, when the numbers tell you the story, then it's a winner.
I guess it's because like a lot of men, I don't know, I don't want to generalize, but they think that one day is my idea, right? This my thing will make me like, and that's like there's no such thing. So
and I'm like
thing with business, like I just need that one idea.
That's a no. Like things that already work in the world, just copy and paste and you do your own twist for it. Like 80% of the customers, they want, or the product, it has to be always still, if you want to be so innovative, it still needs to be 80% of the same old thing that the customer wants, and you can put a little bit to that.
Exactly.
Like the different color or...
Just want to say that actually there's studies made that people can comfortably take 20% of new.
Yeah.
You know,
Mike
it's too much new. There's like
it's too different. It's too different from what I'm expecting. So
really if you're too innovative, you need to make a market, and that is really expensive to make a market. To get that product involved of the customers. In Amazon, at least, there is the searches. Like, do the work, put the hours in, and find those products that are already found and where the customers are not getting what they want. And that way, you are not gonna get emotionally involved for the product. And when somebody someday comes and makes a better version or a cheaper version, you have several more that you are not emotionally involved, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and boring is good because boring also means predictability. So you can actually see that, okay, is this going to work or not? So you have more like realistic approach to it, definitely.
True. Yeah.